kind of creature.
Tiny.
He is tiny, but he's actually doing really good. He has gills on the side of his head. We call him the Oklahoma sound. Not very deep at all. You can probably see it to your ankles. Doesn't it? Did everyone get a chance to see this thing? You check them out. You guys check them out.
There's a big old frog right there.
Hey, buddy. So those frogs come into the cave and they turn into dead frogs, like that one over there, and then they get eaten up by our nice cave creatures. This big room is so big we put a wall here in the middle to separate the room. When we go down there, you'll see how big it is. But first we gotta look underneath this bluff and talk about the water. The best way to look at it for us tall people is right here. That's that cave madness I was talking about. Now, Nicole's favorite color is blue. In the middle of this water is a naturally formed dam. This dam runs over 75 feet across. It is the longest naturally formed dam in the state of Missouri. Missouri has some pretty stiff competition. We have this country's only drive-through cave tour at Fantastic Caverns.
That's where
Up
we
in
went.
Branson, they flew a hot air balloon in Marvel, but they don't have one as long as this. The dam is 1 foot tall, so the water all the way back is less than a foot deep. What you're looking at is the reflection of the ceiling. So like a giant mirror, you're looking up. When I first started working here, I asked the guy training me, I said, how do you change the light bulb out underneath the water? He goes, that's the reflection, you doofus. And my brain was like, flip-flopped in my head. Now, Mr. Browning didn't know what I'm telling you now. If you just look past that dam, it looks like you could dive in there. So they walked over there to see, and they left their footprints. Those footprints were made in 1925, which makes them 44 years older than the footprints on the moon, which is pretty cool. And then there's a dead frog right there. That's where the crawfish come and clean him up. Let me tell you all right now.
How does the frogs die?
So they come up here and they're not from the cave. They find ways where the water comes out and they go upstream. They get lost in here and they don't have any food, so they just starve. But then our cave creatures who don't have any food get to find that stuff and they get to eat it. And let me tell you right now, there's nothing more Cajun than a crawfish eating frog legs. Louisiana Bayou right there. Now, as we come down these stairs, you'll get a sense of how big this room really is.
Yeah, I know.
This big room was so large that they did stack this stone here to separate the room. If you feel comfortable being inside here. This doesn't do anything. This is a useless pillar, and this wall keeps out food use. But when the Native Americans were here, this floor, these walls, and the ceiling were all natural. Never into this space. This was their common area. This is where they would skin deer, steal fish, meet up, spank their kids, live and stay. When they had to do something important, that's when they'd go over to that council room for the fireworks. Remember that thing? So this room, not everyone that was in this room was even allowed to go where the fire room was. That's probably special occasions or of a certain age. The channel of water right here is all natural, so the natives had access to this. I don't see why you wouldn't use this as some type of utility, washing things, maybe your hands or feet or clothes or whatever. Sitting along the stuff. This is the rock they looked at 4,000 years ago. This is the stuff that they were inside here. We found the grinding stones, the tools, and everything in this room. It's really cool. During the Cold War, this was designated a fallout shelter. We found Noel, and that's when this pillar got built. It doesn't do anything, so we call it a psychological pillar. It's just to make you feel better. But before we take off, we're going to check the salamanders on this wall. There's a really nice one right there. You can come and sit around this rock if you want. Well, they are kind of like frogs, and when they dry up, their skin gets kind of sticky. So he waits for the water to come back through before he runs around, which is pretty cool. You guys wanna come check him out? Well, the blocks is normally rotate them. You guys wanna come check him out? Well, we have a pit stop right here. You can come and walk on this rock in there.
You see it right?
Isn't that cool?
Before your time.